Green Man! 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 Holy YouTube video, Green Man!
Hello again, right down towards the end of my boxes now. This one's a bit beat up, bit scuffed. Yeah, a varied bag, this one, mostly Marvel I think. Starting off with Martial Law, he was a really cool character. Really do like the Martial Law comics. I've got most of them in graphic novels as well and collected works. The actual first one of Martial Law was an epic title, which is like the adult Marvel kind of title. I don't have the full run in comic form. I have got it in collected. It's 1, 2 and 6 I've got here. O'Neill artwork. Good stuff. Really works well with Martial Law and the Crazy World. And Pat Mills was the writer. Both guys from 2000 AD yeah, cut their teeth in the UK comic market. Really good stuff. And it was supposed to be an option a long time ago. It was supposed to be an option, but it just goes to show that just because it's option doesn't mean anything's ever going to happen with it. And so far, nothing has ever happened with a Martial Law movie, which is a shame because it'd be quite good. It's kind of like one of the early deconstructor of the superhero kind of world. This one is a poke. Martial Law Takes Manhattan is a complete poke at the Marvel universe. To be honest, it was actually out on Epic, which is a Marvel subprint. But all of these people here at the bottom are all mocking Marvel characters. They're all in the lunatic asylum. Yeah, it's quite funny. Super Babylon. This story first appeared, I believe, in a UK comic called Toxic, which I bought. And there's an awesome crossover here with Pinhead. Martial Law and Pinhead of the Cenobites, the Hellraiser movies. Really cool one. Then we've got Savage Dragon and Martial Law. I've got to open this up because I think there's 2 comics in here. Yeah, Savage Dragon and Martial Law. Right, now this that's Martial Law, Fear and Loathing. You might see me wearing that t-shirt. I've got a t-shirt like done up like the Martial Law sort of badge. And also Suicider is one of his enemies. He's from a team called Gangrene, which is like a play on the Green Lantern Corps. They're kind of like vets, army vets. Come out of the war and they're damaged mentally, and but they call themselves heroes, but like they're all villains really, but they still call themselves because they're war heroes, but yeah, they're kind of like damaged from the powers that they were been given, and yeah, basically both these guys, Martial Law and Suicide, I've got them painted on the sleeve of my leather jacket. So I've got Demon Etrigan on one arm, Martial Law and Suicide on the other arm. Right, another cool little team up. Martial Law and Mask. I can't remember who puts the mask on now. Is it one of the guys from Gangrene? I can't remember. Someone puts the mask on. Somebody twisted. Yeah, and obviously they have unlimited power. Yeah, it's a very adult title, this one, but really good, really good. I really like Martial Law. Not been any new Martial Law for ages. I guess the writers and creators have moved on to other things. But I would really like to see a Martial Law, like another ongoing title, or they never really did ongoing titles really. It was just like mini-series more than anything. You can get them in graphic novel as well. Right, this is another really cool series. Mainly, again, I've got these in graphic novel format. Astro City. I've only picked up a few of these. I don't think I picked them up ever regularly. Astro City Local Hero. This is one of 5, so maybe I've got this 5-part. Let's have a look. That's number 2 of 5. Number 3. Local Hero, number 4. Yeah, I've got this 5-parter anyway, so at least I've got some. But mainly I've got them on collected works. There's a one-off Astro City special, Supersonic. Kurt Busiek is the writer, and these Astro City are really, really good. And then we've got a flip book, Astro City flip book. It's got a story in it as well. I don't know what it's called a flip book for. It's mainly got, yeah, it's got a story, but I think it's mainly got like information and that stuff. Oh, you flip the book over, do you? What's on the other side, or another little story? Okay, so it's got a couple of stories in it. Right, now, I hear these characters are quite popular. They're called X-Men? Yeah, X-Men. Let me know if you've heard of them in the comments down below. Yeah, I haven't got a great amount of them, to be honest. There's 109 is my earliest one, and then it jumped straight to 160. I remember buying 109 from the newsagents as a kid. Weapon Alpha always gets his man. Comes in and he gives Wolverine a beatdown. Yeah. Was it Vindicator, that guy name? From, well, it's called a Weapon Alpha, but yeah. Vindicator, I think, was his next superhero name. Is this one of the many times that Professor X died? I think it probably is. And then we jumped to 182. So yeah, I quite liked X-Men back in the day, but I soon went off them completely. After not too long, I went off them. Alright, 184. Let me know if there's any keys here at all. I don't think so. 187. The Dire Wraiths, isn't it? The Dire Wraiths. They were the enemy of Rom, the Space Knight. But they did hang around for quite a while in the old comics. Born Again. 199. I think I might have that Days of Future Past one that I think is a bit of a key. But don't quote me on keys and remembering bloody stuff. I've noticed later on in this box I've got some New Mutants in here, and I do believe New Mutants 98 was the first appearance of Deadpool. And as soon as I saw that when I first started doing videos, I saw the cover and I thought, oh, I've got that one. I was just kind of convinced that I had it, but I haven't gone forward to check. But I dare say I will find out at some point during the course of this box. I mean, the same thing happened to me with Amazing Spider-Man 300. I saw it on YouTube and I thought, I've got that one. I recognise that cover. And I was convinced that I had it, and I didn't have it. So, yeah. I was slightly disappointed by that. Right, 209. I think I may not have that Days of Future Past. I think it should have gone on, but I should have had it by now if I had it. I'm not too sure when that Days of Future Past came. I know it had something to do with that Phoenix, but I don't know. It's another one of those ones where the covers look familiar, but then it probably turns out I don't have it. Right, wicked spine roll on this one. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, well, as we get to New Mutants 98, yeah, we'll hear me breathing heavier. You know, contemplating whether I have it or not. This one is really bad spine roll. Wolverine versus Sabretooth round 1. And this is a classic cover. Whether it's actually worth diddly squat is another matter. This is that thing, I think that's Malice, that necklace. I think that's Malice. It kind of mind controls people, turns them bad. Right, this is when Storm lost her powers. So she's just like using her wits and wiles and whatever. Suddenly went from being a powered person to suddenly being a super fighter. I don't know where she got her training from, but suddenly she could kick ass good. Oh, apparently Forge took her powers, because there she's saying she wants her powers back now. Possibly another classic cover. Yeah, it's annoying because I remember that Days of Future Past storyline. I remember when that Phoenix from the alternate timeline came in, but it looks like I only have a few of those. As usual, I don't know what the story is, but I got jumps and skips in my titles. I suspect mainly from my comic book shop not giving them to me, because I collected all. I didn't collect these off the shelves. Collect these from the shop. Well, supposed to have been regularly keeping my stuff for me. Right, The Brood is back. Now, I can't remember if it was I had these comics or my mate had the comics, but I remember when The Brood first came around. Those ones, I think, are probably worth a few bob. Classic enemies. They're kind of like the Diaraph, aren't they? You know, they just... Right, and this is a classic cover, but I'm not sure if this is the original. This might be a take on a previous cover like this, you know what I mean? I think there might have been a pose like that when The Brood first came around, and this could just be it being reprised. I don't think it's the original of that cover. No, my luck, it probably isn't the original of that cover. All aboard the mutant train. Hope you can't hear that tap dripping, it's bloody annoying me. Right, Inferno. This is when Scott Summers' wife, Madeline Pryor, becomes the Goblin Queen. But by that time, Jean Grey had come back to life. And so he was kind of like abandoning his wife for his old love. Right, enter the master mold. Yeah. I look at these, I think none of these are key or particularly interesting. This one's kind of memorable, but I don't know if it's anything that's treasured or... Is this the first showing of the Reavers? I know the Reavers came on and they cleared out the Morlocks, didn't they? Killed all the Morlocks off. A new legend is born. Oh, bitter victory, guest starring Freedom Force. Yeah, I'm betting I haven't got bloody New Mutants 98. I bet I haven't. Oh! Please let me have it. I bet I don't know. Right. Just my wishful thinking playing tricks on me. I saw it and I thought, oh yeah, I've got that. I said, hopefully. But then I said that obviously the same thing happened with that Days of Future Past storyline. I saw a picture and I just like recognised it. But I mean, it's annoying because it makes me think that maybe I saw it in the shop a load of times and never picked it up because obviously back then you didn't know the significance. But yeah, X-Men got annoying for me anyway, to be honest. I just got turned off of it really. Too many storylines going on. They never seem to get resolved. Like too much going backwards in time and people being their own granddad and that kind of thing. It was just like, oh, you know, just got sick to the back teeth of it, to be honest. But the same thing was happening with a lot of my Marvel titles at the time. And so I've seen it on other videos, but I just completely turned my back on Marvel and went full DC. Enter the mutant called Gambit. Maybe that might be the first Gambit. Maybe I've got the first Gambit. I kind of remember him coming into the story, but whether it's the first Gambit or not, no idea. I don't know. I'll have to look it up and put it in the blog. Yeah, if I'm still doing blogs now. There's a lot of effort. She's back. Rogue versus the original Miss Marvel, who's looking pretty worse for wear. Yeah, because she had her powers drained, didn't she? That's what's supposed to have happened to her after she got her powers drained. Was she actually thought to be dead after her powers drained? What happened to her mind? Was it her mind just die? I'm not too sure. Follow me, X-Men, or Professor X dies. Jim Lee cover. And this is some of the early Jim Lee stuff before they broke away for Image. 274. 275, giant sized. Execution. Colossus is back. So why is he trying to kill Professor X? And why has he turned golden? A mutant milestone. A new team is born. Desperate alliances. His name is Bishop, and nothing will ever be the same. Could be the first Bishop. Could be. Not sure. Right, I've jumped to 286, so it probably means I've missed some important issues. When did he become Archangel? Old Warren, whatever his name is. Another jump of an issue there. Wow, and another jump to 292. I think that might have been ones that I picked up after I stopped collecting some of these. But anyway, that is that kind of classic-y era. We're a little bit late on in the day. Then I've got some, what is that? Uncanny X-Men, a later one, number 401. Is this in the same run, but a hell of a lot later? I think it might be. Then we've got first issue, A Legend Reborn, X-Men, A Mutant Milestone. Yeah, and then it goes to, I've got no 2, 3, 4 or 5. Go straight to number 6. 7. I think I got these on the newsstand, these, looking at the covers. 9. And then jumps to 26. Yeah, so not a massive amount of X-Men, really. Then there's a more modern one. This was definitely given to me by somebody else. I think I want to get rid of a lot of these kind of bits and pieces of collections that I've got. You know, I never sort of collected this run. What is going on with her costume there? That is just ridiculous. Is that all meant to be bare flesh? I mean, I'm no costumer, but how the heck is any of that meant to stay up? Anyway, we won't worry about that, eh? Let's just move on showing you the pictures. Beast is probably crying because he missed it when her bikini fell off. Yeah, I don't particularly like the look of the people in this. Yeah, so the ones like this I'd probably try and sell, actually. Try and clear some space in my boxes and maybe pick up a few missing ones, you know, from the, you know, the classic runs that I like. Yeah, now I'm near the end of going through my boxes. When I put them back away, I think I'll go through the boxes, find out which ones are missing that I'd like to collect, you know, pick up, and possibly take out some of the ones that I'm not too worried about, like this whole run of this new X-Men. I never really collected it. I read them once. Yeah, I've no particular excitement to go through and read them again. So why don't I just see if I can flog them off, even if I just sell them for £1 each down a car boot sale or something, and you know, spend that money on picking up some gaps in, you know, the good runs. Right, now onto the New Mutants. I started picking up a few New Mutants, actually. I noticed I think my mate gave me a couple of New Mutants. I saw a few in the 50p bin today, going nice and cheap, and I thought, you know, why not pick these up? You know, see if I can get a full run. I knew I had a few here already. 15, 31, 33. No, I think New Mutants 98 is the big key. I'm going to try not to look at them as I take them out, so you can hear my screaming or my excitement if I have got 98. I don't know. I reckon I've just I don't know. I reckon I probably convinced myself I had it, and I don't really. 64. 65. Yeah. 67. 69. 74. So I picked up a few of these recently. I hope I haven't picked up any doubles. 75. 78. No, I don't have it. Oh, damn. That's so annoying. Never mind. 100. Right. Just a case of my brain seeing something. I don't know. It must have. Well, it must have been because I remember seeing like videos of comics. I think, oh yeah, I've got that. But what I must have done, I don't know, obviously, other than being a complete idiot, I must have just seen them elsewhere around about that time and just recognised it from then. Or maybe I might have seen. I don't know. It's really weird. Never mind. Right, but don't worry though. It's all forgiven because look, I've got not one, but 2 copies of X-Force 1. Oh yeah, suck it and see. And I do have the second appearance of Deadpool. I'm really pissed off I ain't got that first Deadpool now. Oh man, so annoying. Right, number 3. Oh, number 5. Number 11, Domino revealed. Is that the one when there was a fake Domino or something? I can't remember. When's the actual first appearance of Domino? Because apparently originally she was a fake Domino or something. I'm not even sure what number this one is. Or this one is 42. X-Force Deluxe. Yeah, I didn't really collect these much. I only bought a few at the beginning. 43. Some number I can't remember. It's 47. It's Domino again. 62. We've got some X Factors as well. Okay. Any keys in X Factor? I think maybe the first time he was Archangel. So again, it's one of those ones I saw people talking about it on YouTube for. Oh yeah, I've got that one, but I probably haven't. I probably just convinced myself that I did, and I don't. Most likely. I don't know. It's really weird. I see the covers and I thought, oh yeah, that looks really familiar. I was probably just fooling myself. Right, 87. 88, Random Violence. 89, 90, 93, 94, 95, 96, 99, Wolfsbane Transformed, 102, 103, 107, 111. Is this a restart of numbering? Oh no, still going. 112. 114. 15. Well, maybe the X Factor I could like get rid of the ones after 100 because I'm not really that keen on the look of them, and just and then maybe try and get together the first 100. Oh, apart from 98. No, it wasn't X Factor. That was New Mutants. Yeah. Shut up. Right. X Factor Underground. Yeah, still same run now. They wanted to go underground, and I just made sure they stayed there. Sabretooth, killing everybody. Shards of Hate. We've got a Flashback. Oh, I bet I haven't got any like keys of like Apocalypse or Mr. Sinister or anything like that either in this lot. It's annoying because I'm just gonna make noises instead of actually words. Instead of actual words, because I make words, they're just yeah. Okay, Sabretooth in the red zone. Exterminators, guest star in the New Mutants. And annual star in Generation X versus Dracula. Cable, Future Shock. Strong Guy Reborn. It's a chunky one. It's X-Men and Alpha Flight, The Gift. Okay, Malibu Comics. Nightman, the Nightman 1, 2 and 3 from Malibu Comics. And the X-Men Gambit is in it as well. So it's a crossover with Marvel and Malibu by the looks of it. Or did Malibu get bought out by... wasn't there a period Marvel bought out Malibu and we're using some of their characters? This could be something to do with that maybe. Well, I could be mistaken. Maybe it wasn't Malibu, I think it might be somebody else. Gambit 1, 2. Just get the right order. 3 and 4. Alright, some Wolverine. Definitely no keys here. It starts with number 41. 41, 42. 43, 44, 45. I think my mate Bub gave me some Wolverines. I can put in with these. But this, to be honest, this is a title I could quite easily sell off. Not too fast with it. Well, I remember when Wolverine first came along, he obviously, like everybody else, he was one of my favourites. But it didn't take long for him to grate on my nerves because he was just so OP all the time, so overpowered, so oversaturated. You know, just ended up getting on my nerves. Never a situation he couldn't handle just with his claws. You know, that's all he does. That's all he can do. He just cut things with his claws. He's not really designed to be a superhero. I mean, look at that. His only thing he can do is kill. You know, you can't, I suppose you can wound, but with his bad temper, he's not really made for wounding people, is he? So, I don't know. He's just not very superheroic, if you ask me. Alright, up to 60 and then it jumps to 77, 79. His claws are broken here. Must have been when he had bone claws for a while, didn't he? I think the idea was those bone claws were something that he was able to produce anyway, and they just turned them into adamantium, or coated them in adamantium at one point. '87, 88, 89, 90, 91, nothing really to say about them. I've already given my 2 pence worth on Wolverine. Like I say, he was cool when he first came out, but I just found myself tiring of him quickly. That looks like Larson, yeah. I say that's got to be Larson because that looks just like his character from Freak Force. It looks just like Rapture, that lady there. Still the best of what he does. Okay, number 150. Looks like a giant-sized chunky book there, or a bumper book, as Meta-Rog likes to say. The joke being that he never knew what that word meant until I told him what it meant the other day. Bumper, mate, bumper. Alright, flashback, Wolverine. Wolverine Black Rio. Right, we talk a lot of time about charity shop finds in the community. A lot of people, like a couple of guys like JPL Flash and Daz the Key Chaser, always seen them able to pick up good finds in a charity shop. This is the only charity shop find I got, and I personally think I got screwed, to be honest, because these are just crappy Marvel UK bloody collector's editions, and they're not worth fucking beans, are they, really? I got a few of these. I just kind of like bought them. I was like, oh, okay, I'll buy them for the ridiculous price you're asking, simply because they were just comics. I don't know. I should not have. I think I paid £2 each, but I was like, the condition they're in, and they're not bloody particularly prized, are they? These collector's editions, they're alright for like if you're first time reader of comics or whatever, but to get your foot in the door of the comic world kind of thing, yeah. But these are they're not too bad. Look inside, but yeah. I think I'll be getting rid of those. Right, lastly in this box, hope this is a full run. Sleepwalker number 1. Number 2. Sleepwalker's come back, hasn't he? He's got a new run now with Marvel, I believe. I like that character, 8-Ball. He's just got a crazy blinking snooker pool cue that you can just fire things at people with. Reminiscent of the Orb, the old Ghost Rider villain. Number 4, In Battle with Bookworm. Spidey versus Sleepy, enough said. Make way, Spider-Man, there's a new web slinger in town. At the mercy of the Chain Gang. Facing off against Deathlock. I'm not sure if I've got a Deathlock run. I know I've read the Deathlock run because my mate had them, but I don't know if I actually ever picked them up myself in the end, actually. I haven't got many boxes left. I know I must have an Eclipso box coming up. I had a look in a little short box up there that I was moved out of the way to get this one, and it's full of Hellblazer. So I think the next video is going to be like a whole video of this short box full of Hellblazer I'm going through. I haven't got it straight from the beginning, because I started off with the bloody collected books. So then I started collecting from about 40 or something, I'm not too sure. Well, number 17 is missing. 19, 20, 21. Finally, Hobgoblin's trying to kill someone, and it's not me. 22. 23, In the Clutches of Cobweb. Gang War. Is that 25? It doesn't actually say, does it? Or is it number 26? think it's number 26. Yeah, so number 25 is missing. Number 27. Number 28. Sleepwalker's new foe is Psychotic. 29. In Harm's Way. 30. In the dead of the night there stalks a killer. Right, let's see if that's the last one in this series. Or did I stop collecting? It says the end of it. So whether it's the end of the whole series or just that that story. I think it was the end. I don't think I stopped collecting it. I think I saw it through. And then here we final thing in the box. It's a Sleepwalker Holiday Special. All new, all different. Yeah, and that's it. That's this box. Nothing to write home about in here, other than the crushing of my dreams of having comics that I don't actually have. Oh dear, I can only imagine that. I must have seen the comics back in the day, and when I saw them again, like on some people's videos, I must have thought, oh, I recognise that, I must have it, and I didn't have it. Boo hoo hoo. All these £2,000 comics, I don't have them. My collection is useless. I've got no good comics. No, I've got one or two. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Back soon. Back next week, actually.